Hi everyone!
Welcome to the August vlog. We are in the studio today having a bit of a creative day, making some flower arrangements with a few people coming in later, which would be lovely. Can't believe that we're coming to the end of August, which is heading towards the end of our season.
Yeah,
now.
Only a couple of months left to go.
Unbelievable. We've had a better month weather-wise. After a lot of rain in July, we've had quite a sunny, hot August, which has been lovely. And that's kind of influenced the theme of this month's vlog. So with the sunshine has come lots of shadows. So I've been capturing shadows throughout the month, shadows and silhouettes and things like that.
Been on your mind.
It's been on my mind, it's been on my radar this month. We had a lovely workshop with some fantastic people who were here in the studio for 2 days, and we are just absolutely loving having people back here after quite a long break. Sorry, another motorbike. It's all go this morning. Yeah, after a bit of a break from teaching group workshops over the last few years, we've had quite a few this year, and they're just fantastic, and they're so markedly different. Next year, we now have all of our dates for 2024 on our website, so if you're interested in joining us, then take a look. But we are staggering the workshop so that we basically have one running every month or so during our sort of flower growing season, and they are just a chance to really kind of celebrate a particular moment in the year, and it's amazing how much things change within a few weeks.
Yeah,
all the flowers change.
The materials and the ingredients that we're using are distinctly different every single month, which is lovely, because each workshop is has a very different sort of atmosphere, and obviously the colour palettes change, and so we're really looking forward to getting into those next year and planning those.
We also have a very special date, which is up on the website now, which is we're teaching a workshop in the south of France in May. So if you're interested in coming along to that, then have a look. I'll put a link in below, but have a look, and we'd love to have you join us there.
Yeah,
it's very
May
exciting.
in Provence, in the olive groves. Just get me there now.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can join us for that. What have you enjoyed arranging with this month?
Oh my god, everything. I think August is
a good one.
I think it might be the best month. I say that every month. No, I don't. Actually, August is amazing because it's you've got this like slightly new. There's a shift, isn't there, in the garden in late summer, and it feels autumnal, like way before autumn actually comes. The colours, the leaves start changing colour. There's lots of sort of yellowing leaves, and everything's very sort of fruity and frothy, and all the ornamental grasses are flowering. So
lots
the
of
perennial
shimmering,
garden,
metallic grasses again. And the light.
There's lots of and the light changes so much in August. I think it's very the shadows are very heavy and dense, and there's a lot of the light is very glittery as well when it's hot in the afternoons, and it's quite cool in the mornings, and you've got this lovely glittering light, and then with all the metallic grasses, it's very atmospheric, isn't it? I've selected out a few of my favourites, and it's quite girly.
Okay.
So I'm really into I'm really into pink at the moment.
Okay.
Cosmos.
Yeah.
This is Seashells, which has these incredible petals that are hollow in the middle, and they're just ridiculously beautiful.
It's beautiful. We've got good stem length on these
really
this year
good
as well, because of, they're growing in the tunnel.
Yeah, and they've got these lovely feathery leaves. Good in urns.
Yeah.
And just they're great for like a very ethereal, meadowy, soft look.
Yeah.
I have chrysanthemum. It's chrysanthemum time already.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? These are all going to get caught up. There we go. Chrysanthemum. This is Aloes pink, which is a lovely cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Cool pink. I'm really enjoying these cooler toned pinks. at the moment, which are lovely, and the stems again amazing, like curving stems, so they're great for larger arrangements. A really good focal.
They're curving because I'm really bad at tying them in.
Yeah, well thanks for that, because
so it's all a bit of a mess in the tunnels, but it makes very interesting stem shapes.
Oak leaf hydrangea, I mean, it's just insane.
We planted our hydrangea in 2020, I think, so they're 3 years, some of them are a little bit older than that, but 3 years old in our garden, and they had a bit of a rough summer last summer because obviously we had drought and it was very hot. But this summer they've had lots of rain and lots of shade, and they're really thriving. So I'm really pleased to see that they're doing well. They've been beautiful this year. Yeah. Slightly funny shapes. So what would you use that? I mean, they're always funny, aren't they? Because the ball ones are very ball-like, quite dense.
Yeah.
So you need to use them in bigger arrangements.
Yeah, I like using them in taller vase arrangements and arrangements for bars, sort of statement like standalone pieces. I wouldn't use it for like table flowers or anything. It's too big for that. Yeah. It's lovely for urns as well as like filler, and also with the curving shapes coming over the edge and spilling across like the lip of the vessel.
I would use this for buttonholes. So I would actually take pieces off, and I would use the tiny little flowers in something like a buttonhole or for hair flowers. So
and also they dry nicely, don't they? So they're good for accessories, things like that. Right, Calistephus, Chinese
China aster.
China aster.
Yeah.
And that's a Duchess apricot, I think it's called. Again, it's just so beautiful, and the petals have this like sort of waxy consistency, and they're slightly pearlescent. So they glow really beautifully if you're using them in a space that's quite dark, quite shadowy. They glow, and they're just beautiful. Japanese anemones, of course, coming to these really spell the beginning of the end of summer really, and coming towards autumn. They're everywhere. I walked past an amazing garden yesterday actually near home that had the whole garden is just full.
Well, because they're really amazing.
Yeah, they've spread and they've taken over the whole garden.
Ours are all a mix of we've got so many different varieties, and they've all spread amongst each other, and I don't really know the names anymore, but they're fantastic. They've had a good year as well. They were much shorter last year. The stem length was much shorter, and then because this year has been much more forgiving on the weather front, they're longer, which is good. And they tend to have in the mornings the spider webs between them, sort of strung between them, and they're sort of glittery with dew, and it's very they're very atmospheric at this time of the year. Good for taller arrangements again. Need searing because they do droop. Veronicastrum. This is a lavender Veronicastrum, which is a really nice spire flower. Very beautiful and great for creating height, and also they're very these are very textural, and they have these beautiful little sort of burnt dusky red stamens. Thank you. Lovely. Echinacea, of course. I mean, this is just I absolutely love Echinacea. They've been great this year as well. Really, we've got so many. Also, top tip. They're very useful if the petals are kind of going over. You can just use. We call them noses. Why do we call them that? I don't know, because they don't really look like noses, but we call them noses, and the noses are quite useful as a bit of texture. So you could keep using them even though the petals have gone over. Yeah. But also they have this lovely like colour variation within the petals, and I love the way that they all turn downwards, and it's very sort of I love that. I love them at all stages. So good. Coreopsis, this is red shift, which is just really fun, colourful. Yeah. Gorgeous blood red in the centre, and then this sort of lemony yellow. Similar to a cosmos. Yeah. And a really nice sort of secondary flower. This is a perennial as well, so this one's toughed out quite a few winters in our garden, I think. Yeah. Stuck with us through thick and thin. Yeah.
Cosmos, this is, what's this, cupcakes?
Cupcakes, yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
so
so
pretty.
beautiful. It's like a petticoat.
Yeah.
Actually, why isn't it called petticoat? Why is it called
There is
cupcakes?
one called petticoat,
Oh,
isn't there? Very beautiful. Gora, Gaura. You say Gora, and I say Gaura. Lovely
Gorgeous.
shapes. Really useful for, again, like bigger arrangements.
Also, I didn't know
things
this was
like
called.
that.
Somebody at our last workshop told us it was called butterfly flower. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Is it?
I think that's the common.
Oh.
That's one of the common names.
I
is
didn't know
butterfly
that. I always
flower.
say that it looks like butterflies, which it does, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
And again, like these are just some of them are amazing shapes, and they're very whiskery and lovely for creating like a lot sort of lightness at the edge of a room.
Whiskery. It's a good name.
Whiskery,
Good word.
yeah. Like,
Good word.
no.
Oh dear.
An incredible rose, which is especially beautiful at the moment. This is called the Lady Gardener, and I think it's a David Austin, isn't it?
Yes. That's a David Austin.
Huge, blousy.
Scented?
Yeah.
Not massively.
Yeah, it is a little bit. It's sort of slightly lemony scent, but very very blousy, ruffly, and nice big, sort of sturdy heads on those. And then last but not least, the humble blackberry, which is probably my favourite ingredient ever of all time. Especially at the moment because the berries are, so they start off obviously very small and green, and then they go through all of these amazing colours, like the very dusky pink and then red and sort of khaki, goldy tones. They're incredible. And you get to eat them,
Quite sharp.
which is an extra added bonus. A little snack while you're arranging your flowers. My son loves these.
Does
he
he?
could gorge on blackberries
Does
all
he?
day long.
Does he?
I love just foraging for blackberries for him when we're on a walk and just feeding him.
It's a happy image.
Brilliant. I mean, really nice for texture, and they sort of gleam and they look really interesting and juicy in arrangements. I think I might have another.
Yeah, do it. There we go, Al's top 52 flower varieties for August. So I hope you enjoy this vlog, and as I said, our 2024 workshops are now up on the website, so if you do want to come and join us in London, then have a look at those dates.
Or the south of France.
Or the South.
Or both.
Or both. We'd love to see you there. So enjoy, and we'll see you next time.
See you next month.